Hey everybody, today I wanted to talk about getting the most out of everything you do. Your work, your experiences, really squeezing the lemon and getting every little bit of it.
Drums, please.
North, west, southwest, southside, right, yeah, now here it is.
Hold on one second, let me set this up real quick. Yeah.
Alright, so this is Christian Rivera, your creative consultant, your personal creative consultant. You can find me at all of my social channels at Rival My Design. I wanted to talk today about getting the most out of everything you do, whether that's work or experiences or relationships or all those things that I usually talk about, especially when it comes to building your business and you're just by yourself or you're working with just a few people. It's super extra important to make sure that you're getting every little morsel out of everything you do. Every little piece of content gets spread across multiple channels. In terms of business, I want to talk about social media. When you're out doing something, like for me, when I'm doing a vlog, I want to think about, can I turn this into a podcast? Can I turn this into still image content? When I'm taking a time lapse, can I take some nice photos? Can I post a photo on Instagram of me taking the time lapse and say, hey, vlog's coming up later tonight. Here is a little bit of a peek of the time lapse that I'm working on. If you're starting anything that involves being like behind the scenes or doing any kind of work that people would find the work part of it interesting. And that's why I vlog. I want to show people my work process. I want to be able to show more of that. Right now it's just a lot of B-roll and a lot of mixing shots of like my computer and my screen and stuff like that, but I want to actually show, as we go along, more of the actual process. Screen capture, show me editing photos, show me doing some graphic design, stuff like that. That'll come as my my laptop situation improves, but for now, just think about every little piece of content that you work on. If you're taking photos, if you're making flower arrangements, if you're, even if you're out on vacation and you're the type of person that likes to really share the experience, think about all the different elements and all the different ways that you can share. Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and think of them as separate channels, which will help you think of squeezing the lemon more. Like, meaning, if you think of like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat as different places where different types of content go, meaning not just making one video and splitting it across those channels, but making unique content for each. When you start thinking about that, you can start thinking about splitting up the way that something is presented. You can have the same shot. You can have me doing, for example, the same time lapse, but I can have on Snapchat a quick video of taking the time lapse or setting up the time lapse, and then have the actual time lapse, which will be used in the YouTube video. And then for Facebook, I could take a quick photo of the behind the scenes, and then for Instagram, I can share a still of the actual time lapse, or I can just share just the time lapse on Instagram and then share the full video on YouTube. So that's what I mean when I talk about getting the most out of everything you do. Really try to think about this one thing that I'm doing, how can I repurpose it and really squeeze that lemon. So I'm here because I have a meeting later today, but check out this view. There's a plane landing. You're in luck. This is Palomar Airport. Apparently this is one taco. I did not sign up for this. I'll take it, but I did not sign up for this.